Are we ready?
We're back, brother.
Oh, we certainly are. And so now, last but not least, but last,
But last.
Patty.
Okay. The movie I picked was The Visit directed by M. Night Shyamalan, as I call him, Mr. Shyamalan Ding Dong.
This is Maria Bella Jameson, my Nana. And this is my pop-pop. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We're visiting for the week.
Miss you guys.
We're having a great time. I wanted to spend time with you for so long, Nana.
I have not seen your Nana this happy in years. Bedtime here is 9:30. You two shouldn't come out of your room after that.
Good night.
Good night.
What is that? Nana? What the hell was that? I think Nana's not feeling well.
Grandmother is fine.
Nana and Pop-Up are acting strange.
I knew we were gonna have this call. They're just weird people.
Hey, why is Nana staring into the well? Hi, Pop-Up! Pop-Up! Mom, there's something wrong with Nana and Pop-Up.
They're just old.
We're just cleaning it.
What is in the shed? Nana? Are you down here?
Would you mind getting inside the oven to clean it?
Stop! Nana, stop!
It's about a single mother. She's got 2 kids. She's had a fight with her parents like 15 years ago. She hasn't seen them. But the grandparents want to see the kids. And she has a chance to go on a cruise, so the kids really want to go. So they decide to go to this farm in Pennsylvania and go visit their grandparents. Now, the kids in this are incredible. The kids is Becca plays Olivia DeJourna. Tyler plays Ed Oxenberg. There's only really 5 people in this movie, but
Absolutely.
Nana, the grandmother, is played by Deanna Dungan. Pop is Peter McRobbie. The mother is Catherine Hain. And so, there's a problem with the mother not speaking to the parents for that long. So she sends them off, and the daughter's really into doing a documentary about how to help heal her mother from the pain, right? And the kid, the boy, is amazing. He's like, 12 years old. He wants to be a rapper, and he's pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And so they go and they meet the grandparents, and they're pretty old. Susie thought they were 60. I thought they were way older.
Well, just the way they walked and the way they moved. They did not
Right.
move or walk like old people.
It might have been the actors were younger than what they were portraying.
Well, yeah, but like I'm saying, they were walking. The man was very strong.
Right.
They keep saying how old they were, but everybody was not acting. Their body wasn't old. Their body wasn't acting old.
That's true. That's
So-
the point. But because the kids are so young, it looks a lot older.
They've been doing their fascia.
Yeah, so they go meet, everything's nice, and they're excited, and the girl's filming everything. And then little things start happening, which makes sense, like sundowning, when she acts crazy at night, which is a true thing, early morning, early night. So, and the grandfather always is in the shed. And so one by one, you can either put it to old age or you start suspecting something's off. But the daughter the granddaughter, I guess, she's always explaining, no, it's because of their age and this, which you could. And the boy's saying, and he's funny, he's saying, no, there's something off here. Meanwhile, they have a computer that you can't, they can't see you. Is that
Well,
right?
she does it. The grandmother
She
made it so she can't-
accidentally.
She accidentally dropped some oatmeal on the camera as part of the
Right.
computer.
And so they can see their mother, but the mother can't see them. And so all these things are happening, and you go back and forth whether they're really crazy or not. And a lot of it's forgetfulness, thinking you're supposed to be one place and another. And the grandfather does explain it quite well, so you're always thrown off balance. So they decide to tape it, and because this girl's got a camera, and you really kind of see how nuts the grandmother is. But they're only there for 7 days, and it goes like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And as the week goes by, the grandparents are getting a little crazier and crazier, but they always have a good explanation for it. So the last night is the night you really see how crazy the grandparents are. And the boy, I should have mentioned this before, the boy has a germophobic. But there's some real touching parts, like when he's filming her, the daughter, his sister, he's asking her questions about how the father leaving has affected her and vice versa. But my God, when he puts that crap of, because he just is such a germaphobe, and we all would be if you had a diaper on your head filled with shit, right?
In your face.
And you're starting to see that this is really serious, and how they get out of it. I love this movie. I thought it was great. 80% of people who watched it loved it, but those damn critics,
Yeah, forget them.
I swear to God,
They
Rotten
don't like.
Tomatoes
They
sucks.
don't like. This is. He
Yeah.
wrote it. M Night Shyamalan. So he wrote it. So they didn't. They don't like him. I've noticed that. They're
Yeah.
very critical of him.
Oh,
It's too
ridiculous.
smart for them.
Yeah. Yeah. He's too smart. Okay, George.
Yes, I really enjoy this movie too. Like I said, I'm a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan. He's he's not only is he good at telling you a really good, scary
Right.
story, a thriller. Always gets you at the end. Like to me, it's like at the end, it's like, oh shoot, I didn't know that. Oh no, he sees dead people. You know? So I use that as the example. But yeah, he always gets you at the end. There's always a twist, and you're like, oh. And then but the movies also have messages. Like this movie had there's always some kind of a, like this message about like the best line in the movie to me says, don't hold on to anger.
Yeah.
That's one line in the movie, and then that is just so he always gives some kind of a philosophical, some kind of message.
Viewpoint.
There's also he also explains a lot of things, like goes into the openness more, like no, it also goes into psychology. Like I like how he explains certain things, like for example, how the children, obviously their parents are separated, and how he explains how the boy is germphobe, but it's happened when the father left,
Right.
and how that becomes psychological and how that really affects you.
Yeah, divorce.
So
how
he
it
makes
affects
a lot
children.
of like they do the research on this stuff. Like they really know. They have people
Right.
going talking to psychologists or sociologists and everything, and really know.
Right.
It really puts so it's well done. It's really well done. So. And again, this like every Shyamalan movie,
Yeah.
it surprised me at the end. It's like, what? And then the grandparents are always acting odd, but the thing about the movie, what's wrong with the grandparents? Their behavior is so odd, but they always explain it by age.
Yeah.
So and it's like, as you get older, you're better than people. Don't act weird because you either are not job or you're old. So. But it's so he had the bases are covered, so you really, I like the movie. Just you don't know what's going on, and like I said, when after watching this movie, it's like I'm never living in a cabin in the woods. In the snow,
I
ever.
wanted that
I'm
house
living
in
in
the
a condo.
cabin. Didn't you want? Oh, no.
I'm living in a condo in the middle of the city. With no neighbors.
And you know what?
Fucking
In
that.
Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, that'd be like an $80,000 house.
Yeah.
And also the places that he picks too, like even like the Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very eerie places. I mean, I don't know that you can do a movie sunny California, making that eerie. It's like, you know, the messed up
Right.
surfer or something. But yeah, it's again, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great movie.
I was when I kept reading about it, and they kept saying horror comedy,
I know, that was so weird.
and I'm like, I watched it many years ago, and I would never think of it as a comedy horror movie, but apparently, when they Shyamalan.
Shyamalan and Ding Dong,
Shyamalan.
let's call it.
He made 3 different cuts of this film, according to Twitter. One a comedy, one a straight-on horror, and then he kind of settled on this, which is kind of a combination of the two. There are lots of parts where the kids
That
are
kid is
great,
fun, yeah.
and they are amazing. And it's just amazing. In fact, we've been mentioning how many movies we've seen with children. And the children are like amazing, you know.
Yeah, these kids, especially the boy,
yeah,
is amazing in this.
and they have a great relationship, and the boy and the girl, they have a great relationship, and I was chuckling a lot with them because he's just so funny, you know, with his rap, and he's just funny. He's cute, but it is a horror movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like so yeah, I really liked it. I love everything he does. I mean,
me
you don't
too.
have to. Okay, Sean.
Sean.
I really liked it as well. I thought it was good, scary fun. Obviously, from the trailer, you know what the movie is about, and you know where it's going. You know,
Right.
Obviously, if you know, but it's a good ride getting there. I like the documentary style that the daughter is filming. That I love the relationship between the siblings, and I love the mom as an actress, Catherine Hahn. I love
her.
her.
Yeah, she's
the
good.
best.
I didn't see M. Night in this one either.
He just wrote it.
Yeah.
So does he have to direct to like jump in?
I guess maybe. Maybe
Write
that's
and
a-
direct?
that's
Well, he
Yeah.
said he's in this. It said he did 3 cuts, so I don't know.
Which one he's
Oh
in.
yeah, maybe.
But
he
actually, the
was in
point
it.
that you make about the way they filmed it, the style, which is like home movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
To me, I actually made that comment to her as we were watching it, that it makes it scarier because it gives it more realism. Like,
Yeah.
It makes you feel like,
It
oh,
makes you
there's
feel
the
like
movie, and you're
you're
watching
yeah,
what's
it gives
really
it so
going
much
on.
more
You
realism
know?
that you're like,
Yeah.
like kind of the house and the clothing and all that.
Another thing that I liked about this was it's not a totally out there story. It could happen.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
This is something that in Buckfuck, Kansas, somewhere there's a retirement home, you know, where
Especially Buttfuck, Kansas.
especially Buckfuck, Kansas. There's a retirement home in the middle of nowhere that this could happen.
Yeah.
This isn't like an alien thing or a
Right.
you know,
Especially-
supernatural thing. I mean,
I would
this
say
is something
especially-
that could actually happen.
When families live in different parts of the world, you might send them to your grandparents, to your parents,
Right.
and they don't necessarily know who they are.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that could definitely happen.
Right.
And sorry, just
And-
exercising my arm.
Who's
over here.
winning?
Yes.
Well, when you hear the rip in the sleeve, you'll know it's. So one of the things I wanted to know, I mean, obviously with the kids there, you know, I mean, the grandparents are living their lives, blah blah blah,
There goes.
just you know, doing their thing, cruising around, and you know, having kids around is stressful,
Yeah.
and things break, and you know, so it makes sense that you know they would be maybe, you know, with memory loss and this and that they would it would escalate over Monday, Tuesday, when you know what I mean. It would kind of be like, oh, I need to relax at the end
Yeah.
of the week, you know, kind of thing. And I wonder what would have happened if the kids didn't realize anything, or if they stayed in their room after 9:30 and like
That drove me nuts right there, having to stay in my room after 9:30.
so. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, Patty,
But I already said
it's your movie. Okay, so we rate it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, like classic Shyamalan movie. I give it a 9.
I give it a 9.
I'll give it a 9.
I give it a 9.
Okay. Well, so that ends our very interesting What the Flicks Halloween.
Oh, guys.
Lots of ghosts were
We
in
had,
Halloween,
yeah,
yeah.
with the ghosts were going crazy. Okay, so what did I do
called
with it?
Virgil.
Huh?
A ghost called Virgil.
Virgil, the ghost of Virgil.
One day we'll have him sitting down.
It's a young ghost. So, anyways, this ends our Halloween episode. You can hear the audio of this episode on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and SoundCloud. You can see this video on YouTube, and I'm sorry to all the Twitch people that are, we had technical problems for the live feed. So you can see us here, though. You can visit our Twitter page and Instagram page. Look for What the Flicks. You can't go to our Facebook page because they
blocked us.
They blocked us. You think we're so good? I mean, we don't do anything wrong. Anyways, so you can visit us there. You can email us and send your comments and suggestions to whattheflickspodcast@gmail.com. So until next time.
Give us a
Ah!
Love you.